Welcome to Process Mapping. My name is Jürgen Moors and welcome to this new episode of Process Mapping. We left behind all the details about what process mapping is, and we're now combining it with either extended reality or with aspects of Web3. And today we're going to look at smart contracts used to automate compliance. Now, you remember what a smart contract is? It is a contract, not necessarily a legal contract, but it's a contract between certain parties. It is put in code, and as soon as the prerequisites are met, it is automatically executed. It can be done when a certain component arrives, payment will happen immediately. And as soon as it is scanned in the logistical area, it is immediately paid. This is what a smart contract can do. Now, what or how can you start using them in compliance? Now, compliance can be very broad. Compliance can be, I just want to be compliant with my payments, that they happen in time. Now, if you devise your smart contracts, like I just said, based on as soon as a component arrives, a certain payment will happen even after 10 or 20 days. You can program them, you can put it in code. That's what you agree with your supplier. Then it is automatically executed. You no longer need somebody to do it manually. You are compliant with your agreement with your supplier. Same thing can be done towards customers. You can also be or build compliance towards internal aspects, meaning as soon as a certain component comes into the Q&A department and Q&A, quality assurance, is assessed on certain aspects. Component, for instance, has a unique number, a unique token. As soon as this token is okay with all its aspects of quality assurance, it is immediately ready for delivery to a customer, and all things that are linked to that can be done automatically with this internal smart contract without that somebody has to put in the numbers to generate a certain certificate. This means you can diminish human errors. Again, you can comply with your own quality assurance based on that and avoiding human errors when you deploy smart contracts in your production or in your manufacturing. And last but not least, it can help you in efficiency because it goes so fast through the system. Your compliance, make sure that there is no unnecessary paperwork, it is not possible to make mistakes and so forth. But you can also use it for compliance towards the regulatory bodies that you have in a country or in a region, where you say, okay, we have to comply according to this, to that, and based on the measurements that are done, we can show at each point in time that all of our products, for instance, are compliant to the regulations that we've got from our regulatory body in our country. If every component is measured, put on the blockchain with a smart contract, you can give at the end of the day a 100% score. And you can also show very well if 5% of your components were not compliant, you can show them, okay, 5% was not compliant. This is the way that they've been handled. This is what has been done with them. Again, you can show your whole process compliance with non-compliant components as well. If you think about compliance and implementing compliance in an efficient, error-free, and automatic way, definitely think in your next process mapping, can I deploy in a large scale and in an efficient way smart contracts to deploy compliance in all of its aspects in my company? I hope you learned a little bit more about smart contracts, compliance, and process mapping. And I hope to see you soon in the next episode of Process Mapping. See you then. Bye-bye.